You have the season pass. I cannot wait to see my Dusty Cellar kids. I'm so fucking excited to meet them, dude. Yuri and Constance both already own like my entire heart and also my ass. I am like I am just so weak for both of their designs, and like I am preemptively in love with them. Especially Constance. Holy shit. Holy shit. You show me like a slightly mean rich girl and I just go insane. I go fucking crazy. I start twitching. Honestly, same. Yeah, it's all of the designs are very powerful. Yuri and Balthus are also gorgeous. So. Mom! Hello, how are you? I don't know why my voice is so loud today. I think it's because I haven't streamed in a while and you people are the only human interaction I get. Otherwise I just lock myself in my room and I just like crouch there on my floor and I just like slurp like spaghetti without anything on it alone in my abode. And that's how I spend all of my time. So when I get to when I don't stream for a while and I get to talk to you guys, it's like I have to like vomit. All of my internal thoughts at once. I just have to spew them onto you guys. Anyway, how is everyone? Disco Elysium is taking forever to launch. I might have to force quit Steam. Steam. Spotify.exe, Vampire Weekend Mansard Roof. How the fuck would I... Why is that a source? Task manager. End task. Launch the fucking game. No, not Discord, you dumb fuck. Disco Elysium. I'm gonna open chat on my iPad so I can mod while I game. She's so powerful. Are you still streaming? Go back to your fucking stream, Mom. Is she still streaming? Is she streaming and chatting? Okay, good. Because I saw you were live earlier. I couldn't watch because I was out of the house. I only got back an hour ago. But preparing to launch in approximately 4 is this a spaceship? Don't tell me it has an update. It has a fucking update. Okay, no, it's fine. It wasn't a big update, thank God. Holy shit, I almost went feral there. Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared to play more Disco Elysium. Like, I've been, like, aching to play more, but I'm also scared to play more. I'm, like, exhilarated. I'm, like, I have so many mixed feelings about Disco Elysium. Because it's very good. It's a very sexy game, but it's, like, too sexy for me. You know what I mean? There's Disco. Disco.exe. That's the cutest thing to me. That they call it Disco.exe. That's adorable. This game actually terrifies me, like, in the best way possible. Because I know I'm an idiot, and I know I'm not doing anything right, but I still love it. Mulligan. Molly, I was looking in your stream earlier. How'd stream go? What's the YouTube thing you're working on? Why does my voice sound so congested? Okay, we have literally nothing to... What's 18? This is 6 o'clock. 6:11. Because 20 is 8 p.m. So it's 6:11 right now. God damn, we still have so much of the day left, and I have nothing to do. It was fun. I'm glad to hear it. Like, we literally have nothing to do. I was, like, agonizing over this last stream. We can go, like, and interrogate everyone about the tattoos. Maybe the union guy would know. Unruly union men. We haven't seen them. Could the thrift store guy, maybe? Some other Runeterra YouTube videos I'm working on, that's all. I see. Good luck with them. We need to get into the harbor for so many of these. I don't want to sing karaoke. Let's go talk to Joyce. Because that's really the only thing we can do right now. This music is beautiful. This is really beautiful music. I think we already talked to him, but let's see.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Who are these strikers? I want to see if anyone knows anything about the tattoo, but I don't... Could the Seminese supremacist know something? I feel like we already spoke to him and we got nothing. I'm gonna hear the scab leader in my sleep at this rate, honestly. I feel like I'm assuming because Measurehead has a shit ton of back tattoos that he would know about this other guy's back tattoos, but...
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I can't get enough of this dude, man. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. He gestures toward the lorryman down the street. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt. The drawings are precise and true to their pseudoscientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be smaller. I feel like we're gonna get punched out if we say anything. Your earlobes are too big. The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria. Everyone knows this, idiot. Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc. Yes. I literally can't get enough of this dude! He's so fucking funny! Okay, we're leaving. He doesn't know anything about the tattoos. I literally can't get enough of that guy! Okay, we're fine. I'm queuing as a DPS in MMO. I'm gonna be here for ages, so I have time to watch stream. Oh, it's good. Which MMO? Final Fantasy? Is Kai gonna frag? Kai already dunks on me daily in my own stream. I don't need to hear about her god tier COD skills too. I'm gonna feel insecure about myself. There's like literally no one else we can speak to about this. I feel like we're missing something really obvious. In regards to asking about the tattoo. Unless it's a citizen we like haven't met yet. I don't want to talk to those old men again. They tried to rope me into talking about politics and... all of the options just made me nervous. All the options were like very like you couldn't speak diplomatically about it. Like you had to like you had to like basically draw blood. 360 no scope with a sword. She's so fucking powerful, dude. I'm quaking in my boots. I guess we'll do all the talking to Joyce now, because I have nothing fucking else to do. And we still have like, god, hours, 4 hours.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Got some more questions about reality. We can ask the ones that aren't skill checks. We'll wait for the skill check ones. Especially, I have a high conceptualization. impressive that it's like not high, but high for an early game. It's impressive that that's at a 3%. Though it is a white check, you can retry it. Oh, they're white checks, yeah. I don't know when I'm going to be raising my conceptualization again, though. Esprit de corps. I might be. Also, that half-brother line that was bothering me, I finally went back to go check it. I suspected it might have been Esprit de corps, and it was. So it was metaphorical. He is not actually our half-brother. I was like so curious about it, though. I feel like there can't be that many point-and-click adventures at the Mo. Glad this one got good critical attention. Me too. I would not have fucking discovered it if I got pissed that it won so many awards at the Game Awards and I had never heard of it before. What times are these? These are unimportant times, detective. She puts her finger to her lips, then points at you. You and I were born after the dust had settled, 1,000th of a second too late. Too late for what? For the big time. The revolution. And what is this revolution I keep hearing about? It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next. Who gets shot in the head and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle. Would you say it was a bunch of apes duking it out? Call back. Why, of course, we're talking Duke Out Central. Full swing intraspecies warfare. And the apes, were they evil? No. I would say the apes were neutral. She looks at you, her gaze sharp. Okay, neutral. On the other hand, she turns north to the bombed-out buildings lining the waterfront, then shivers slightly. Takes time for the apes to change and work. Perhaps what happened here was part of that time and part of that work. Nice. Who got shot in the head? Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in... Holy shit. 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head. Oh, and the anarchists too. They shot them as well. So well, one forgets they even existed. She likes the totality of it. Did the communists and the anarchists shoot back? Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people. That's quite a discrepancy. Gonna play my first ranked game of the season. Pog Champion. Good luck, Mom. Is this for League or Overwatch? Truly a kerfuffle. It was a kerfuffle, alright, the lieutenant mumbles from behind his notes. Yes, the Insulindian deluge, they call it. Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side? Lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king, just the king's nephew. The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad. I loved that king. Fucking communists. It's a cowardly king. I prefer the term risk-averse. King Guillaume was nobody's fool. He could smell a PR disaster brewing, so he got out alive and his nephew Friso got shot in his place. Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time. Wow. Everyone had fantastic aim in this war!
Gaming is now like my career.
What's that called? Zahruta? When Arab women do the... Let me see. I think it's called Zahruta. It's me and my American assimilated ass. It is called Zahruta. Good for me. Still 20 months? That's crazy. One of my first viewers, y'all. I don't think I talk about that enough. You old fuck. It's okay, we're both old fucks though. I love you mucho. Thank you so much. Nearly 2-year anniversary, what the fuck? Hey, I said we're all old fucks here. Relax. Anyone over the age of 20 is old. I've decided. 19 is like middle-aged. 18 is a baby. That bitch is a baby. It's crazy. Dylan, we've known each other for 2 years now. I don't know when exactly we met, but we've known each other for 2 years. Bitter! Don't think I could miss you, man. Hello. Speak for yourself, old lady. I frickin' am. 2 years, man. I can't believe that shit. That's crazy. Who got the mineral rights? The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything. And by liberals, you mean middle-class people or the remaining gentry, the beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the constitution with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras or ultra-liberals. They fared well. This very much parallels the French Revolution. Like, I suppose that's to be expected, as most revolutions will parallel each other to some extent. But, like, think like liberals, like the middle-class kind of people who have enough wealth to, like, sustain themselves on their own, ultimately benefiting the most, while the people at the highest echelons of society all get, like, the guillotine. Due to the riots by the poorest people. It's, I don't know, it's... like, it's, yeah. I know this is based off of France, but, like, still, it's like... That point especially on the liberals kind of, like, making it out the cleanest really hit. And those that sided with the Ancien regime really got the really got the boot. So the ultra-liberals were the ones who bet on the revolution. How'd they win it all? They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember? She's one of them, of course. She's a liberal. Or I suppose... yeah. Okay. Who was there to surrender to? To foreign intervention. Right. We heard about this from the old man. Albeit biased in the other direction. Yeah, the OST is very beautiful. Turned 21 in June. I turned 22 in March. 27 in March, so fuck y'all. Dill, what day is your birthday again? Yeah, the OST is really beautiful. I can't get over the fact that one of the song that plays when we walk into the bar sounds like Taylor Swift's Welcome to New York. Yes, the trumpets! Yes! Or the horns. I don't know if it's a trumpet specifically. I don't think it's a trumpet. Who are the coalition? Coalition of Nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina. Where have I heard the name Vesper before? Where have I heard that name before? Vesper. Vesper. I recognize that name. Ooh, where have I heard that name before? Fuck, that's gonna bother me. Messina, Oranje, and Sur-la-Clef, the armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do. There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with understanding. She is critical, but ultimately understands the cause. The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights and not shooting people in the head, so they're centrists. At least not in the same manner and volume as others do. They are long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government. This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist because I'm a cop. The color of moralism is blue. The official motto of Moralintern or Moralist International is a blue forget-me-not, a piece of grey sky. Unofficial, for a moment there was hope. The neutral option? Yeah. That's my cup. Hell yes I am, and also not. Where's Sabra? I want to see what she thinks, but her rationale behind it is. Of course, she sizes you up. Not easy to be moderate about head shooting in your line of work. Yes, it's because I'm a cop. When was this kerfuffle? Turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. Revolution began in 02 on the Grad Isola, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved. Who started it? Wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarath, particularly virulent prion disease, when the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Mazov came along and overthrew the government. The government's... Shut up! Destroyed brain tissue! The world managed to cauterize itself. Mazov's government was overthrown in 08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end. What came next? You and I, our lives in the zone of control. Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Our lives are not the same, no doubt, but we share the same time and position on this planet's crust. That counts for more than you'd think. It's the zone of control again? Under the everlasting interregnum of the coalition of nations, and you, of course, the citizens' militia. The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of reappropriated Silk Mill, Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage. The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol. After the failure of the suzerain and the commune, they developed the marvels of inter-isolary communication, telematic milieus, radiation-colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade. 51 minus 8 equals 43. It's been like this for 43 years? Time flies. What have we been doing all this time? 20 saw a decade of urban war. West of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. 08 to 19 was simply hell. The 30s, things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seems like things were going somewhere. That's when they discovered disco. Yes, and quantitative easing. It was a market mirage, unfortunately. The 40s dispelled it. An Isola-wide hangover, you might say. So here we are. She curtsies. Level up! Fuck yeah! Welcome to reality, baby! For her to be where she is, Wild Pines Group must have picked the right side. Which side was Wild Pines Group on? They picked the winning side. That's why they're here. And others are not. They got lucky. Perhaps it wouldn't have turned out that way had I been in charge. I might have bet on the king and of the Pines to doom. You would have sided with the king? You'd have sided with the cannons. If you'd seen the calibers of the things, you might have too. Perhaps it's better I was born when I was. 10 of the 14 Indo tribes got it wrong. Feld, Capri, Tricentennial. Suppose I would have been in good company. What would you have done differently? Good question. Oh, no, don't ask me. What would you have done differently? No, her first. I asked you, who are you in all this? And I asked you, passless detective of the citizens' militia, what insight has acute encephalopathy given to you? Neutral cop, neutral cop. It made people overthrow their government, smile. Sought a medical solution. Sounds like Zara drove these people mad. This sounds optimistic. Would have killed more. 400 million if that's what it took. This is... that's an option. I positioned myself very precisely. I would have made it out with the mineral rights. That's opportunistic. She has to go first. Our answer needs to be molded to min-max. I have a feeling she's going to answer this one. So a quarter of humanity, she calculates, simply lost their minds, and how would you stop a prion, a complex folding protein, on life with the technology 50 years ago? Some hygiene, modest social care, and perhaps a little research program. Liquidate the rabid, prion-infested dogs who want to kill everyone with cleansing artillery fire. With privatized healthcare and a work ethic that does not turn your brain into sponge tissue. Okay, maybe it's impossible. What happened had to happen and always will. Good hygiene, really? A very moderate solution to an extreme problem. It's those sort of half measures that doom the authorities in Grad. When they failed to step up, Mazov and his party stepped in. In this particular case, maybe a more robust state of response may have been appropriate. Opinions expressed here do not reflect the official position of the RCM. What is your official position, Lieutenant? My position, ma'am? My parents got ripped to shreds in the revolution. I would have gone the same way. I was saved by being 2 years old. That's my position. The abattoir. Understandable. She nods. They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet to come. Esprit de Corps, I think I'm gonna invest in soon, so I don't mind trying the white check. Katie! Don't be a neutral cop, that's a cop out. Oh, it's good, how are you? I want to know what you are. She won't maneuver her way out of this one. What are you? I am the vilest of the vile. A traitor, a devourer of nations and infants. I am an ultra-liberal. Dios mio, a liberal! Yes, she nods slowly. I am the nether creature of the forbidden swamp. I pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. My kind surrendered the nation to financial colonists. I can see you thought we'd gone extinct. After all, no sane person identifies as an ultra-liberal anymore. Not in broad daylight. She looks into your eye. You're a centrist at heart, a real moralist, no? Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, do you find me frightening? In her green eyes you see a mixture of truth and self-satire, decades of guilt and pride. Forgive me. These checks back to back, only because you like the pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes. It's such a centrist thing to say. God, I still feel like I'm still like piecing everything together. Which is why I've been so hesitant to express an opinion. It's like when you don't want to give an uninformed answer, so you just kind of step back. But of course, if you're too afraid of that, you end up paralyzed. And I feel like I definitely fall on the end of paralyzing myself too often out of fear of not having all the information. It's fine. Oscar, no! Well, you're here now, and that's what matters. We've only been live for— oh my god, we've already been live 35 minutes. What the fuck? Time fucking flies, my dudes. How are you? Gilgamesh 9908. Were you born in 99? In August? Gilga? Oscar? Mesh? I finally did join at the end of the game. Very proud of you. I do hope so. I hope we are able to remain collegial despite it. Remember, we were partners whether you like to admit it or not. There's blood on many hands, I assure you. When the dust settled, the liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed. Well, they kind of did a shit job. Would you have done something differently? Due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinez a monument to the efficacy of its artillery. or to relinquish sovereignty to the coalition. Not here in Martinez, not in Stella Maris or in Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake, then for my daughter's. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole isla down rather than let them have it. Damn. You're a patriot? Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here. I suppose that's how patriotism works. Seditious talk, man. I forget what seditious means. Give me a moment. I hear that word a million times and I don't. Inciting or causing people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. That's true, Kai. That's another very good point. It makes it easier for people to corner you. That's very, very true. I almost wonder if it'd be better to have chat here. I'm so sorry. I kept moving webcam when I had it, and now I keep moving chat. I feel like chat's better there. You have daughters? Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife. Now, shall we return to reality? I want to invest my level up.
My career. It's like the forefront of my life.
Oh, Oscar!
Everything's centered around it.
Thank you so much for gifting us up to Kai! Kai, welcome back! Thank you so much, Oscar. What the heck? That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm honored. Thank you so much. And I'm sure Kai feels very honored too. I was born in 94. The last 4 are 2 random digits for my high school ID. I see. 2 pairs of random numbers. I see. I see. Just curious. Level up. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. Kind of regret making my tag skill rhetoric. I kind of wish I had done it in visual calculus. Why is my conceptualization at 6? Oh, from items. Okay. I really want to invest in shivers more. I don't think we can invest in these base skills yet. Have I mentioned how much I love the art for the skill tree? It's so beautiful. I guess it isn't a skill tree, but like it's so beautiful. I love it. Should I invest in, guys? It's depressingly beautiful. That's a great way to put it. Yeah, I really, really like it. I'm thinking esprit de corps or perception. It's interfacing. Quick locks and pockets. Composure. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face. Or should we invest in logic or visual calculus? I feel like we don't need to invest in these two yet because they're our highest skills. We should invest in them when we start feeling challenged. I'm gonna invest in perception again. Endurance could be important too. I don't care for authority. I feel like authority has not been useful at all. Not for the type of character I'm playing. The neutral cop. I feel like perception is important for the like high intellect build I have going for the 5-head build. I'm feeling reaction speed or perception. I'm gonna go with reaction speed. Bro, we still got like a whole ass hour. Is there a wait function?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Kim, tell her we're real policemen if we could get in
Madame,
here.
I assure you, we are real police officers.
There was no reply, just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting out the police. Everyone knows. No, I already told. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
We did, but we still weren't able to get in. But let's go again. Do we have the... Do I have anything that's nerfing conceptualization? I feel like I do. +1 because that was prioritization. Okay. I told myself I wouldn't reload for any skill checks in this game, yet I still find myself saving before then. Why must we look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to. Because there's something it was highlightable, Kitsuragi, okay? It was highlightable. Let's talk to this guy, maybe. I know. I'm thinking through the back way of the... See, a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege. No trouble from me, just want to know what's going on.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go, this could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing. Actually, they literally just said it out loud and I'm having trouble pronouncing it. The gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important? Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? I'd even go so far as to say the view's a little too good, my dear gendarme. My darling cop. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away? We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday? You already asked me that, didn't you? Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching? Did you? No, not you two. Some more muscular type. When did you speak to this more muscular gentleman? Last week? I don't know, look. He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets, the old patio chairs, and dead house plants, and all the neighboring windows are black. Downy blanket of white to cover the miserable poverty of the scene. You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday? I had a friend over. To my Sunday friend. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills. Can you tell me your name? My name is Martin Martinez. That's definitely not his real name. Can you please lower your voice? He scans the courtyard. It is silent like the bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back. No. Man, RNG really fucks us here, doesn't it? Time to show it your secret charm. Tears and begging. Damn it! If we had taken the clothes off, we would have passed it! I feel like that has to go for a lot of seduction techniques. If you take your clothes off, it'll go better for you. We have closed that nerve suggestion, I'm pretty sure. What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry, huh? No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. With a flick of his wrist, he sent the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rail. Good luck with the investigation. He walks away. Damn. He's gone. We should run after him, see where he went. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, he'll know how to hide himself. So we just give up? He could be a witness, him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we've found the way in, we can ask around for his apartment. Is that official advice you're offering on seduction? Perhaps. I can't give a definitive answer because I'm a neutral cop. Sorry. That's a coat. I wish there was a way to show like it was impossible to it's impossible to access a certain area. Jesus Christ, I hate those fucking kids. The door! Sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building this smoking man vanished into. Hey, are you there? I checked the backyard, but I couldn't get in that way.
We've had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
+1. Kim is here. +1. Kim confirmed that you are officers. Time to fail this check too. Oh, thank fucking God. You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability but in fact has no meaning whatsoever. Am I? Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential prosecution.
So don't you mom me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Thank God for Kitsubagi. It's like a carrot to the stick, sort of. You hear the click of a night latch before the lady on the other side gets caught in a coughing spasm.
Don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
She manages to say with a wheeze. Thank God we have a fucking new area to explore. Jesus. I would rather hear streamer's family play piano. It's me, I'm having a party. Hello, Miss Cleaning Lady. Oh, there's so many things to look at here. How exciting. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to have difficulty
The cold
breathing.
never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you sure you don't want to see my badge? Why does everything here sound like a double entendre with this guy? This won't take long, I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence. Looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. I know what you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right? Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower. What's he in trouble for? No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Talk! The cleaning lady starts laughing, but at first turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. What's so funny about that? Yeah, she's good. Lives upstairs in room number 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of the doors there. He's usually home in the evening. Thank you. Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment? You don't need to know about Cindy. She's just a kid. I think we'd be able to maybe access the whirling in rags thing here. Boots. Money. Let's head up to the balcony first. Well, let's see what's in here. Keep finding drugs. Can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. Indeed. It's drugs. And money for some reason. Was it the money? No, we found the money on the table. No, the money was in the fridge. Wait. Mom, how was the game? Or the match, I should say. It's Cindy. In HD. Someone lives back there. Huh. Oh, wow. Cindy lives here. Jesus. Gray means it's inaccessible for some reason. What does yellow mean? We'll have to walk through the lower floor to get to him. We should cure her bronchitis. I know, it makes me so sad. That isn't just a 5-pointed star, it's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century later, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure. Why is the star upside down? To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it. What's the deal with the antlers? The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it. Why white? Because white is the color of peace. What does it evoke? It mean nothing at all yet right now. It's just meaningless shapes on the wall. Is that cabinet accessible? Nope. I think that might be the balcony up to now. I don't like authority as a skill, so that nerf does not mean much to me. This is such a... Man, this screams stoner professor. Well past his prime. We have so many things that up. What is that noise downstairs? Oh. Kai, that's so powerful! Why is my electrochemistry at a +2? I don't like that my rhetoric is nerfed, that's my strongest thing. Though I suppose it can afford to be nerfed. But what is it nerfed for? What's nerfing my rhetoric? Ah, the bum hat that I literally just put on. We could sell this stuff too for like $2. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. These streets come in 3 different sizes. A family lives there. Oh jeez. And some sort of slime, Jesus. Oh god, we got booze. That is not good. Kitsuragi? Where are you going, my boy? I have the same bum-ass hat, I shouldn't talk. Does the color of the circles indicate what skill is being used? Hold on. Like yellow is Motorix, red is Physique, and green would be Intellect, maybe? But why wouldn't they make that blue? No, because there is a blue one too, so what's green? Is green just general? I think they line up with each of the skills, but then what does green mean? I think that means just anything observable, like it doesn't, it's just general, perhaps. No skill required for it. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and cactus. This isn't home. It's blue and yellow combined. That's a good point. Yeah. Mixes intellect and motorix? Maybe. Most of the checks are green though, so it makes me wonder. Can we get there? I don't think so. No, it's blocked off. Damn it. God, which apartment number did she say he was again? place I bet the smoker on the balcony lives. So the young man we're looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. But it is the evening. 21 o'clock. Tomorrow at 21. Okay. He's probably gone for today. He's probably ignoring us is what he's doing. Wish there was a way we could roof hop. Make my life a hell of a lot easier. Well, at least we found something new to explore. Money! $20 whole, man. We're not gonna have a room tomorrow. I don't know how we're gonna get another 100. Bro. Where does this exit to? Hmm? Ah. I should have garnered as much. I wish there was a wait function or something. I heard that we can like read books and that passes the time. Perhaps if we bought a book. Wait, Onor's here? Oh my god, I missed you, I'm so sorry! Hello, how are you? I fucking missed him, dude. No, it's just that a lot of people spoke at once when you came in. I suppose it's a bit redundant for a policeman to be reading books on crime fiction, but... You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective. Note, reading about Dick Mullen will not actually make you a better detective. Why is that challenging? Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes and the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. Big pro lurker. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of books found on the shelf? Oh god, no. Now I really can't think of anything we can do. What's behind this curtain? Porn?
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
The regular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straws. Inside the disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. From the... Yes? From the looks of it, this is a traditional Seminese ward meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. We know who the Seminese are. We got a very good... we got a very good lecture. Got a very good lecture from our friend by the harbor, all about the Seminese. vehicle disseminating islands down south. I'm eating a spearmint gummy. Lurking is real king shit, man. Truly. But we also love to hear y'all talk. Bro, deadass, I can't believe this is a real candy. Just soft and chewy spearmint leaf gummies. That's crazy. Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Should we try all of these? The Gummy Bears cartoon. I've never heard of that. If you're gonna lurk, you gotta boop the chat every 30 minutes or so. Otherwise, Twitch stops counting you as a viewer. You also can't have the stream muted, I believe. Breakthrough moment on White Morning. Hog. No, the one I wanted was Shivers. Plus 20% zoom out distance prop champion. The little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in the matchbox house, sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death. Divorce or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him and make him smaller, make him less you. I thunk a thought. You can have the tab muted, but not the physical volume in the stream muted. I see. Am I 6 head yet? I want inexplicable feminist agenda and Hobo Cop. Those are the two I want most. Oh! Oh, not what I meant to do, sorry. Can I ask Kim what we should do? Not in front of the racist lorry driver?
Yes.
You seem to be following me. Hobo Cop! This is a big muscly guy. We know two big muscly men.
Right to work!
Nope. Let's go talk to my favorite character. Hello, Measurehead. We meet again.
The unpromising Blaze Pupil return.
Why can't I ask questions? I guess it's not him. I guess it's just not him. This is a very good way for me to get another heart attack. Gee, fucking darn it. Excuse me, I'd like the money there. No, okay. I just want to get into that fucking harbor. There has to be another way in. Kim, please. Kim. I like how the only options are you have to either like knock that guy out or like be his bitch. Give me the neutral route, please. Please. Nobody wants to talk to the cops. Cops don't want to talk to anyone. He is very large and big. I will say that. Oh shit, are they here? Is it them? Is this not them? Or is it just no, I think it's just because it's later at night, so more people are here. Should we sing for the people? As our guy is so wont to do. A Bradley! Hello, how are you? Oh my god, has anyone called you Bradley before? It's all about money, you know. Let's see if there's anything highlightable. Nope, they're just vibing. I love Kitsuragi's stupid bomber jacket. It makes me so happy. Get into that fucking door. I want to open that fucking door. Imagine calling me Bradley. I don't gotta imagine, I just fucking do. See if there's anything cool up in there. Like, I'm literally at a loss for what to do. I want the next day to roll around. If my Beyonce music will change my name. Stop calling me that! Please! I'm not worthy of being compared to her. Can we just talk now? Do I have to wait till after 22 or whatever the fuck he said? We retry the visual calculus? No wait, we figured it out, didn't we? Aw, man! It's still locked. No. I can't stop you, just know that I personally disagree with it. If we step out onto the balcony, can we talk? I like how we have to climb through the window. What a cop move. Kitsuragi, my love. Can I profess my love to you here?
Yes.
Why is there a... Yeah, I think it's, those are, yeah, I think it's tied to, your skills.
Yes.
Me? Yes, you. I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. Binoclard. We work better together if we have more rapport. That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? I love him. You don't look like other people. That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. Seoul. So is my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic. What is Seoul? It's part of the World Officer, a geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting. Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, panicillary. I have no idea what panicillary means. What the fuck? Oh. Apparently it's not a real word because all of the questions about it are from the Disco Elysium forum. To do with isolos? You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite, and I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. He seems almost proud of these things. I'm a regular Revacholier, a point of pride to him. You're wearing glasses, that's correct. You have a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this? Oh, Jesus. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone. This is hilarious because I am also wearing glasses right now. Could use a good normal pair yourself. Ooh, I hate when we miss it by just one. Tell me a secret about yourself. The lieutenant narrows a single eyebrow. No. Ask again. Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the orders. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you. What's happening to me? Something the matter, detective? What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow and you regain control of yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself? Oh, oops. You know, when you're thinking, you ever have conversations with, like, your brain? Lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary! The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic, but this isn't an old school case. So how do you know? Is he, you know, a sensory thinker? So what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side. It's where his conversations with himself take place. We must have our different mediums. His is written. You seem to be following me. In case you're really a lost book. Sai, what's good? How are you? Good to see you. Golden Deer playthrough 1? Oh gosh, no. I'm done streaming Fire Emblem. I might stream the DLC though. I really want to stream the DLC. I'm curious as to whether like you need to start a new file for it, or if you can play it on your current file. I don't think current file makes sense because I'm post timeskip. It comes out February 20-something. The DLC, but I'm really excited for it. I like the idea of working with all the house leaders, and the DLC characters look really interesting. You got anything new to say to us, old lady?
Hello again, sweetie.
It's so rude to ask. You seem to be in a chair. Hey! Streams the DLC but will never play Blue Lions, Pepe Hands. I have Sylvain and Felix with me in my Golden Deer run again. Isn't that enough, Kai? No, that's a lie. I really want to meet Annette. I feel like I'm really gonna love Annette. Like, half the reason I want to play Blue Lions is so that I can meet Annette. I mean, like, I could have just recruited her for this run, but like, I really want to meet Annette. Seems the Martinez district music has now changed in the game, so I guess this music will have to do. It could be because it's later at night. I loved Mercedes. I really liked Mercedes. I recruited her for, oh, because it's getting darker out. Our field of vision's getting smaller. I recruited her, not recruited her, but she came with me on one mission. She's so cute. I really like her. Both of them, and then Mercedes. Do not separate. Do not separate those two. They are best friends. Bernie is low-key one of my favorites. I love all of my Black Eagles kids. They're all very important to me. Wait, I wanna... Was this his nephew, or was this actually him? Like a track record of mental health in the family. There was a... This place is really a backwater. Really, really, really. My detective's already insane, I might as well lean into it. Grandma? Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead. I'm not gonna sign up for other things. I'm a grandma respecter. Do we talk to right to work guy again? What's good, Subtles? I'm really enjoying it. What's good, Fly Rocks? Fly? Haven't seen this game before. What is it about? How far into it are you? You are a detective that wakes up with amnesia. You don't remember who you are, what you are doing, or where you are. And you have to kind of slowly piece it together yourself while also working on the murder case you have been assigned to. I am only into day 1 of like the game itself, and I think 9 to 12 hours in. Is there character customization? Not in terms of looks, but yes in terms of skills. You can choose what kind of detective you play. What's good, Jordan? Good to see you. What is this game? It's Disco Elysium. It is a game about a detective who wakes up with amnesia, and he has to piece together who he is, where he is, what happened in his past, while also working on the case he is assigned to. Sounds like Shutter Island plot slightly. I don't know about that. I've never played it, if it is a game. How you doing, Jordan? How are all of you guys doing, everyone that just came in? Can you put mutton chops on your character? Our character already has mutton chops! I'm so upset over it! Look at him! He's a hot mess, but we love him. Quit my job today after 1 shift. Jesus! What happened? That's whack. I designed this game. Coupled billboard reads, some samarin butter soaked in the canal. 2 ugly lions mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. Ominous daredevil feeling. I don't have anything nerfing visual calculus, right? Goat milk butter, the Sumerian... Thank you, Encyclopedia. The Sumerian terrain
Gaming is now
makes
like
it easier
my
to raise
career,
goats
it's like
than
the
cows,
forefront
and
of my life.
goat farmers
And
produce
everything's
high-quality
centered
meat
around
and dairy
it.
staples that add variety to other nations' diets. Who just subbed? Honor, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Settles! 115 subs! Jeez Louise, what 5 is that divisible by? I feel like I should know this off the top of my head, but I am very stupid. 23. Got the offer like a day after I started working at the other place. Oh, you got a better job! Nice! It really be like that sometimes. It's an acquired taste. We have a tendency to fail high checks, so let's see what happens here. Nice! Yeah, this was the tire tracks from the gate. Judging by the size of impact and the pair of lines of burnt rubber, this cause was probably a motor vehicle. They look like, yep, same tire tracks I saw earlier in front of the whirling in rags. Alright, let's see what happened here. Look at the crater. Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour. Look at the roof of the shack. Black marks on the roof indicate the vehicle vaulted from the crater into the roof of the shack. Yes! I'm so glad this is what happened. Oh my god, it shows that. Still so impressed by Sylvie. Wow, Leah is a goddess. I think the love emote is better. I personally prefer the love emote too, but that's because Glaceon's my favorite evolution. Look at the sloping metal roof panel. The panel served as a takeoff ramp. Vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the post. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it. Look at the sign. Broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. Oh, thank God. The Samaritan butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently. How recently? Within the past 72 hours. Damn. Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast. What was the model of the phantom vehicle? There are two good candidates, the Cupri 40 and the Linnea G22. Why the Cupri 40? It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from skinny tires frequently found on the motor carriage. The Cupri 40 is a very popular model with bank clerks, topping pile delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers, while the Linnea G22, very sturdy but light motor carriage. More than likely than most to survive that jump. It's not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long. What now? Now you'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Any theories about what happened here?
Some top shelf shenanigans. I'm gonna meet the driver and shake his hand. I am genuinely impressed. Genuinely impressed. Looks like someone was in a real hurry. What car do you think it was? I think the Cupri is a better candidate. That's quite likely from what I can tell. I have some ideas about who it might have been. Should we take the task? It won't be available to us till Wednesday, but if we must. I'm not expecting him to get far with this. The lieutenant consoles himself. Guys, we still have 2 more fucking hours until we can talk to Kim and call it a day. God, I fucking hate this place. Ah! Win her back? Our ex-wife. Wait. I know, I love the
Hello
outside
again.
too.
How can I help you?
Do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? But didn't you hear when the traffic menace drove over your roof? Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop and then moving on. That sure narrows down our list of suspects. Shakes his head slowly. Let's go to the harbor. Sabra! Hello, how are you, my dear? Did I store enough food up here? I got my flamin' hot Funyuns back. Dude, I have this like magical ability where when I find an item that I like at my grocery store immediately stops stocking it. This has happened to me, I want to say 2 or 3 times now. So I was like out shopping today. I was buying like a shampoo that I needed to go to a like specific store for.
It's like the forefront of my life, and everything is centered around
I like
the shine on those
Nope. I like went to Walgreens to go buy some, I don't know, toiletries or something. I don't remember, that was like 3 hours ago. And then I went to a grocery store that I don't normally go to, and I found my flamin' hot Funyuns, and I was so happy. Oh no, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Sabra! 2nd gifted sub tonight, thank you so much. 116, what's that divisible by? But thank you so much for gifting Sabra. Sabra, welcome back, my queen. 13 months for you. Spikes! What's good? How are you? Good to see you. Kim, we truly have fuck all to do, don't we? We can only pass time when Lieutenant Kitsurangi's gone. That's annoying. I suppose we could talk to the girl. She's really the only person I can think of that we haven't spoken to. I also feel weird talking about police matters with this tiny child. And Sabra, thank you so much for paying forward the sub you got from Owner. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. My name is Annette, sir. My mom, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. And you're sitting out here in the cold because I'm signaling that the store is open, otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Some gush of wind turns the pages of the book on the counters. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold. Can I help in some way? Have a word with the store owner. Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mom by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. Shouldn't you be at school or something? I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mom keep this place running. Isn't school more important than this? Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get far ahead in life. You succeed. How's the business going? Mom says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed. Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for seconds, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders. We did see that Seminese ward earlier. Cursed in what way? Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go bankrupt. Exactly, but we're doing fine so far. I don't think curses are real. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for business. They're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their mistakes. Careful, Aya. That almost had some emotion to it. Stop. There was like... there was something we did earlier where I just thought if Sabra could see me right now, she'd have words for me. It's Cuno on the lens. Another star. There's someone living there. 2-0 in placements currently. Pog champion! Congrats, Mom. What are you, what role are you playing? Support, DPS, tank? This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to enter 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty? What's a tourist attraction doing here? It was a revitalization project in 49, so 2 years ago? Or I guess 3 technically. Design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. Are we in year 15 or 52? Lieutenant looks around and concludes, I didn't stick. Go as far as the street lamps and the statue on the intersection. That something went sour. I suspect that something was ever at Claire, the Union leader, and he must have come out. That's how it usually goes around here. Curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab gray shape like a ghost. The lenses shift, the ghost sharpens to an eyelet in the bay, and the ruins of man-made structures visible. A half-sunken seafort, its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains in the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely bird's tree comes out of it. The little brave birch tree seems to wave in the wind. We're going insane. I should. I won't, but I should. And I won't give you the dignity of reading it out loud. I won't, Seb, I won't. Man, I wish we could lockpick shit, but we're fucking stupid. Is there anything else we can talk to Joyce about? She's really my only hope here.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
No, I don't want to talk about the drug trafficking, okay? I do remember, like, I don't remember what you said specifically, but I do remember my shocked reaction, indeed. I suppose we could explore the apartment some more. When did they say return after 21? For the smoker on the balcony? With his Sunday friend? Explore that side of the apartment. I need to go to the store to buy food for the crows outside my work. Bro, all I want is to just befriend a bunch of crows. That's really all I'm looking to do in life. Honest to God. Dude, I'm assuming this is all lockpick skill that you need. Why tomorrow though? I don't think we can access that, yeah. Shame. this again. Could be the lorry driver. One depressed soul. Yeah, he had mentioned that before. We'll be back in a bit. If I don't come back in time, have a lovely evening. All love you. Love you, Sab. Copperoonie. Give me a comical amount of questions. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible? Because you have. Who killed you? Maybe this will lead to something? Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous? Is Kitsuragi actually suggesting we talk to the kid? This is incredible. This is a breakthrough like none other. Is it pretty advanced for a security guard? Yeah, let's ask the fucking kid. Oh.
Fuck, this cone okay?
That shit in the sea. There's that mustached union fuck, the jolly troubadour shit at the gates. Yeah, cock and boots, you know that jolly union cow fucker came around pretending. Oh, the boots and the jolly smile. Okay. Curious, my liege. I really hate that our drama calls us my liege. Pray pardon, sire. Better to let it be. I did not mean to make you paranoid. There's a reason I'm not talking for this kid. Okay. Let's see if he's still there at the harbor. I really love the Motorix sound chime. I think it's my favorite. Are you still there, my friend? They're still here, baby!
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Allow me to finish chewing, please. Colonel told me you were supposed to know more about the armor. Little Boya did good on his promise to get me into trouble, to sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words, not mine. I was asked to look into the armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it. Do you? At first I thought, why not? Maybe a few pieces can feed the strike? Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know. So I went to this boy, said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of jail rock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. To probe into the armor, what did you learn? I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor. What else? Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. What sort of technical stuff? I did some research into the armadura. I'd say I have friends at the library, he explains with a wry smile. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off. In parts, 4 in total. Muhammad was the first to go, the kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots are still on the guy. Last I saw, too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing, the gauntlets and the cuirass. That's where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. 4 pieces? What about the leggings? They're just gone. They don't exist anymore if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did. Thanks for the cooperation. Sincerely grateful he's not tracking down pieces of armor. Should we try pulling the boot off? I feel like that's gonna deface the corpse even more than it currently is, but I suppose the legs aren't bad. Some Black Panther shit. The walls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. There's a serial number. Can you read it to me? That's a lie. Let's one look at the radio. Begin modeling the armor's Fairweather T500 VE. International, the ICP is an interstellar law enforcement service. The crown jewel in the Mortarian diadem along the Epis and the coalition government. Clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. Okay, good. There's pry bars and chain cutters here. So if we need a pry bar for anything... Maybe for the door? Should we try the pry bar on the door? Or just to get into a various number of places? On my neck? Held R, that makes more sense. I should probably put the pry bar away. Locked containers, though. Isn't garbage pickup gonna be sometime tomorrow morning? Because it's been a week. It's almost 21 o'clock, baby. It's almost time to fucking sleep. Can we not? Hello? Oh wow, that's actually inaccessible. Oh right, you have to equip the stupid thing. Ooh. I like the Esprit de Corps boost though. This is certainly a look. I prefer the Esprit de Corps boost. It's still nice to know that we have that open. Oops. Should we just take all of his stuff? All of his tools? Hey. Money. Nothing there for me yet, I think it said. Hurry up, can we exit from here? Nope. I like how I'm just vibing around with this crowbar. Me jogging around with my handy dandy crowbar, which I'm so fucking excited to use. Anything I can get my grubby little hands on. Get out of the fucking way, I'm a cop and I got a crowbar. Don't fuck with me. I still can't believe our gun is just floating somewhere around in Revachol. That's whack. It's absolute buffoonery. Does the time move in 5-minute intervals? There were more things that were accessible by crowbar. Okay, I'm still out here.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Did tell me to drink some booze. Should I though? I may have a teeny weeny heart attack problem. The option to unlock it becomes available again in 2 hours! Disgusting. I've got this fucking ledger on me now. Should probably put it away because it's raining. But it has so many boosts. +1 Inland Empire, +1 Empathy, -2 Authority though. Damn, we're at a -3 for Authority right now. Ah, we can use this to collect wares from the streets. I see now. Like bottles and the like. Such as bottles, I should say. But it's worth almost nothing. I suppose we're like glorified trashmen now. Aztec, hello, how are you? Good to see you. How's your day been? Yeah, these are worth 10 cents each. I don't think we're getting very far in this. Oh my god, time really does just move that slowly. It's moving minute by minute. That's crazy. Really, nothing has happened the past like 5 hours, and I want something to happen. Tried speaking to this woman a million times. This million a woman times.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
Been resting in bed all day. How's your day been? My day's been good. Thanks for asking. I did stuff today. That was a very satisfying noise. You can tell I'm bored because I've become the city's glorified trash man here. No, I don't want to talk to Katsuragi. No offense, Katsuragi, I love you, but... Okay, that may be a whole $1 we've gotten now. Pog Champion! $1 whole $1! Pog Champ! I know logically the way we can progress things is if I internalize the race thought, but I don't want to. I really don't want to. Wait, the white star. We've seen that before. But we don't know anyone close to the victim. The white star, that was, the inverted white star was the symbol of communism, wasn't it, with the antlers? They said it had an ethnic feel to it. Well, perhaps the ideology could be tied to a certain nation. Lord Pains, how are you? Is that you humming with that godly ass voice? I don't think that was me. That might have been something from the game. This fucking door. The chef is gone! My money though. How much money do we need to scrounge up every night? Am I guaranteed a second night here?
Can I help you?
Sorry, I was looking up how I could trigger the end of the day. Because there really is nothing left for me to do today. don't need to confront Kano, I don't care. Okay, 20 real. Yeah, we have enough for tomorrow too. I don't think we have to wait till 22. They said that there's a journal we can access in our room. Let's see. Journal. Wait, no. No. No, wait, I want the debrief.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier.
Okay.
I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay. My dancing is impeccable. Thank you, Exxon. How are you? Thank God, I am so ready for day 2. The outside is brisk, the lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic calming down.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanted to discuss the RCM.
How do you think today went? Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I'd say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal. I still have to get him down from the tree. By not ideal, he means he can't believe he let you try that trick and would be angry if he didn't feel the outcome was partly his responsibility. I still can't believe I missed that shot. Being sober tends to help with precision, but moving on to the interviews, we weren't able to find a union leader. Everett Claremont just interviewed him, so that's on our to-do list tomorrow. Talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. If Kim is emphasizing that something this much, it must be really important. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice? I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. My mind moves fast, the rest has to try to keep up. It's impressive, especially for a man your age, and in those heels. Snakeskin shoes? Oh, we really are a mess. Oh. I like the green, it goes with the orange. Didn't know you smoked, Kim. I have a cigarette every night when I go to my notes. It's something of a ritual. Oh man, you look so devastatingly cool with that cigarette. How did you get so cool, Kim? Lighting a cigarette illuminates a fleeting smile. You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and it's unhealthy. Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. So what are our powers exactly, the RCM? Quite limited, actually. The power officers of Rebel Citizen Militia exercises them most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Wouldn't that be lazy power to abuse? Yes, although indirectly, citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount and undermines trust in the RCM. Sab, hello! We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to call a service station call so that it prevents confusion and overcrowding. How can you be sure the arrestee will show up? You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights than when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up, and if someone resists... Did the conversation have roles and doesn't tell you? I think if you fail the role, it just doesn't come up at all. And if you succeed on multiple skill rolls in a row, they all line up with each other. Like, they all list one after the other. As you may have gathered from the fact, we are expected to carry a record of our kills at the 1-year watermark. We're permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power. happens to the people we convict? We don't convict. We arrest and send them to the coalition government courts in Kuron and La Delta. Prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. He taps his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. Coalition government and the moral lantern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order, no more, no less. Have you watched The Witcher? I'm on episode 6. I haven't finished it yet. I want to finish it this weekend. What's good, Sleepy Dinosaur? How are you? It's so good. I've been really enjoying it. What episode are you on to? It's also filling in a lot of questions I had with playing The Witcher 3. Just finished it last night. Nice, nice. Hopefully I'll finish the last 2 episodes this weekend. His gaze is absently fixed on the window below that just went dark. Or perhaps it is better to say we allowed it to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Doesn't seem like it's the citizens of Revachol. Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum. I am a neutral cop. The Moral Lantern, what is it? The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They run this place after the revolution failed. If I didn't know, how would you describe them? The union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. But what do they believe in? Clearly, nothing. They are DeLoreans. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by her innocent Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they're just technocrats. The others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day. What is their symbol? It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, and self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that. Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous. Who's Dolores Day? A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me. He's a moralist just like us. What do you think of them? The Moral Lantern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change, and it doesn't look like that's about to happen. It's more than that. There's some kind of affection in him. You like the Moral Lantern? Yes, I did when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad. There's another leitmotif associated with moralism. Piece of the sky. Do you? Yeah, that's his brow again. You've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We're in what's called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes. Maybe we should make our own law? Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypotheticals aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes, right? We don't really have much power here as is. That's a paper. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging. Thanks for this. Level up! Pop champion. What should we invest in now? I'm pretty happy with our reaction speed at the 4. Pain threshold could be good considering we don't have much health. Only just noticed the Twitter link. I'm Miss Katie, you have a Twitter? Pog Champion. I'm gonna go stalk it after stream. Is that the thing the kids use? I don't know. Wait, can't we invest a skill point in, forgetting something? I feel like we should invest in endurance again before we expect good post-TM. It's mostly Fire Emblem right now, no lie. I need to like make a... I need to make like a Twitter for art and stuff, because I retweet a lot of art and a lot of stuff I'm interested in. But that's a conversation for another time. I'm just curious, if I invest another point in endurance and then remove the thought, does that point go away? I don't think so. Why is my electrochemistry so high? Oh, from items. We didn't even have a fucking gun yet. I am comfortable watching other people be Fire Emblem fans, TBH. Thank you for your service, Katie. Appreciate it. But I will absolutely have opinions about it. That is also very valid. In my defense, I became a Fire Emblem fan literally only for the wives and nothing else. Like I literally bought the game. I bought the game because I heard you could romance women, and I was like, sold. I'm good. Good to go, that's all I need to hear. Valid, thank you. Thank you for validating me. Lord knows this neutral cop needs it. Or I guess sorry cop is a better... I was just self-warfare 0. Oh Jesus. We are the lamest cop in Revachol. I don't know what to invest in. I'm like leaning towards perception, but it's such a boring thing to invest in. It's so boring. I don't want to forget thoughts yet. Indecision and Aya, name a more iconic duo. I can't! Because I can't decide on something better. I'm leaning towards hand-eye coordination though. We need like something physical. I want to invest in shivers more. Like I want to dump a shit ton of points into that. If we can get a thought that increases our threshold for shivers, that'd be awesome. Let me raise physique. Let me raise my base skills and become ridiculously overpowered. Perception. I'm gonna level it up one more time and then we'll be done with it, I think. Is every combat avoidable? No, so we're gonna be... I don't think so. So we're gonna be kind of fucked when we do get to that. But that's why we put so many points into rhetoric, to hopefully talk our way out of those situations. But I feel like our suggestion could be a bit higher if we want to go for the charismatic route. Should we wait till tomorrow to invest in something? Or should I just take this in a perception investment? Would be in suggested. What's volition again? Keep your morale up, okay. invest in perception one more time. That's day one. That's day one, baby. Good night, Kim. Bye. Now we can go do whatever the fuck we want. Perception medium. Where was that? Just out in the back. Should we go try it? We did just invest in perception again. Let's go check it out. It's just behind us. Just behind the place we're staying. The whirling in rags. Oh! Hey, new perception thing. Union paraphernalia. Paraphernalia. There we go. Strike poster. Some other shit. Da, da, da. Da, 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 It's this thing, wasn't it? Oh my god, we got a 2 and a 1. Jesus. We have such bad luck with these rolls, man. Paraphernalia. Thank you. The higher the percentage of the roll, the more likely we're just doomed to fail. We actually have such terrible luck with the rolls. Let's go to bed. Oh. Well, you managed to convince me, so. We're gonna sleep? Can we sleep with the door open? Damn, what a sexy bed. We can leave that fan running. Sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. Is our ancient reptilian brain gonna talk to us again? And then sleep doesn't come. But I want to sleep. Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening. Maybe it's the bed's fault? Synthetic filling has been separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. It smells of alcohol, sweat, and grease. Barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your throbbing eyelids, you sense a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Who killed him? Something to do with, what was that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you. Until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming. Here comes the dreams. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're dreaming. Oh fuck no, this is scary. I don't like this. Oh, it's a fucking... Oh, that's fucked up. It's me.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left, while you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle, and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours? They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
It's Elysium.
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry.
Is that her name?
4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up. No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do, even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Stinky boy. Come back from
You're
this.
not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
My mind is tired and broken.
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
Something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad. This dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
There's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Looks like I had a great night. Just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting. Rejuvenating. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night. What the hell is going on with me? You mean why you are so tired? Too tired and too down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? Can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. Why is this happening? Just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to go get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You need to keep doing You don't need to keep doing this to yourself. Not gonna go looking for speed. Are you sure? Ready to live this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically a week? Let's be honest, 2 weeks, maybe 3? You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then, and you will be fired. It's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town will be dead. Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark. Let's get some fucking speed, baby. No. Day 2, day 2, day 2. Can rent it on DVD. I hate you. Okay. I'm gonna try to do a morning stream tomorrow. I love you, Sab. I'm just kidding. Okay. Thank you for hanging out, and Oscar. Oscar. Thanks so much. I needed this. Take care, all. I need you, Sab. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoyed your time here and that it was rejuvenating to you. I'm excited to get into tomorrow because we have a brand new day, day 2. We're gonna get into that fucking harbor if it kills me. Without internalizing racist thoughts, okay? Okay? We can do both. Thanks for hanging out, Katie. I will try to do a morning stream tomorrow. I'll do my best. Your stream is my speed cap. Oh, no cap. Sorry, Dinoar. My BTTV has been broken for a solid, I want to say 5 months now. So, I wouldn't have been able to tell regardless. See you, ultimate cutie mom. Time to end stream. Goodbye, Molly. Goodbye, Oscar. Goodbye, Kit. Goodbye, Dinoar. Goodbye, Katie. Goodbye, Sabra. Goodbye, A. The cutest of them all. Alright. Have a good one, y'all. Try not to dream of hanging disco men. Good night, Dill. Goodbye.